skill around the net. And, yeah, it's similar to last year.
Did you speak to any teammates about maybe what the Caps are doing in the playoffs before the playoffs started? Or before the series? Or
Yeah, a little bit.
You got an inside scoop.
I don't know. I think nowadays with all the videos and stuff, right? I think every team's pretty well prepared on the other team, and but still it's nice to get some talk to some guys when they felt like when they played.
What did you think of winning game one? Maybe I don't know if it was more wide open or more goals than maybe some people expected or thought, but just the fact that
yeah. I don't know, as a goalie, you don't want to give up so much, right? On both sides, I guess, but you know, some nights it's going to go that way. And you got to be able to stay with it, you know, try to make the next saves, and you know, I have a lot of confidence in our guys, and once again, they showed a lot of character coming back in the third, getting 2 big goals there, and battling at the end, you know, to keep him out of the boards, and yeah, got a big goal to get the empty net.
Does that become a kind of characteristic of this team? Like we saw it against Winnipeg, they scored, you guys answered back. You did that so many times tonight.
Yeah, you know, there was some swings, you know, momentum switch, I think, on both sides, and our team has done a great job of sticking with the game plans and the game plan, and keep playing the same way, keep coming at them, and nobody panic when we're down, right, and paid off at the end.
The fact that it was a guy like Nosek scoring the last 2 and Ryan Reaves, another fourth liner, what does that say about the depth of this team?
Real happy for them, you know, the guys that work hard every game, every practice, and you know, they play very well defensively also, right, and it's fun to see when they can celebrate and have such a good night.
Did it feel like at the beginning of the game, you guys were maybe a little nervous with all the celebrations that happened before the game?
I don't think we were more nervous than we were. You know, it was pretty amazing actually, pretty fun to watch, and but we had a good start. You know, I thought we played well right from the start, and got a big goal in power play, you know, early in the game, and I thought it was fine.
Expectation here.
First time in the postseason, you got behind twice in the same game, and both times you showed the resiliency and came back. What did you guys talk about both times on the bench after they scored?
We don't talk about anything. I think that's just part of our game. I think to be able to bounce back after a bad shift or a goal, or you know, something that doesn't go our way, I think is one of the strengths of this team.
Well, complete impossible seems to be the slogan for this team in this whole cup run. Does it still feel like it's the impossible going on all around you?
No, I mean, I think that's everybody else's term for it. I think this is it's definitely possible for us. I think we have the right mindset, and we're going for it.
What's working so well for the line in general, not just for yourself?
We're just playing simple. You know, we're playing responsible in our zone, and you know, once it comes out of our zone, we're getting it deep, and then we're going to work. We're not trying to make any fancy plays at the blue lines. You know, we're just making sure we're responsible for anything.
And how about Nosey? You know, he's starting to really perk up the last couple of games.
I mean, I think he's had a great whole run at this so far. I think he's played great all the playoffs, but yeah, he's really heating up, and that's he's heating up at the right time.
Could you just talk a little bit about the situation with Wilson as it pertains to 2 of you, and then you know, when you're with Marchessault, and how are you guys going to handle this if he's going to keep crossing the line?
Well, I mean, I think the league should handle it, but you know, this isn't the time where you can go out and get vengeance. You know, you can't put your team down, so you got to be smart, but at the same time, you know, we got to play hard on their players too.
You know, they have good sticks, and we caught a couple breaks tonight and had a couple bounces, but I think we can be better next game.
I think the right side just seemed like a wild game. Did it seem as wild to you? Are you surprised with just how?
There's a lot of momentum swings going back and forth. You know, it wasn't the game that we wanted to play. It was nice to get the win, but I think both teams were just feeding each other's transition and turnovers.
Your fourth line has been good for you guys all year. They get to be in the spotlight a little bit today. Ryan Reaves getting the goal, Nosek getting the game winner. For a team that stresses depth so much, it must be very nice to be able to celebrate that.
Yeah, all of our forward lines have been unbelievable all year. I think that's the biggest strength of our team, is being able to roll over lines. When we're playing 5-on-5, we're as good as any other team in the league. So, you know, we like to stay out of the box and be able to play that game.
When you guys first got Ryan Reaves, how long did it take for him to fit in?
everyone on this team comes in here as misfits, so you know, I think everyone fits in pretty quickly. You know, he definitely has a physical presence, but he's also, you know, put a couple big goals in the net for us this playoff. So it's great to see him being able to, you know, contribute on all sides of the ice right now.
This just goes along with it tonight.
Yeah.
It's extended.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I can't. You're better at words than me. I mean, it's something that, you know, you look at this whole year, we've been able to do things that aren't expected of our group. And it's just kind of something that we expect out of ourselves now.
You're not supposed to be at this, even here right now.
No. That's
But
why
you are?
That's why we're having fun with it. That's why our group is as resilient as it is. There's a go out there and you play loose and play confident, and then you're able to go back and get a goal when they get one, and push back and have that type of resiliency.
And do you think do you ever take a step back and look at it a bit seriously and wonder, were you seriously after the tragedy that maybe you were meant to help the city brought in? I mean, it's the coincidence of the configuration of all this.
I think the both of us have been made better by the city, with us being here and us being here because of the city. I think that we both made each other. We've woven ourselves in the fabric of this community, and this community has embraced us from day one. And I think, as unfortunate it is, we've become as tight-knit as a team and a city competing with each other.
And you've helped the city, haven't you?
What's that?
And you've helped the city.
I think so. I think that we both helped each other.
Nate, when you watched this game from above, it seemed wide open. Did it feel that way in the ice?
Sure did. I felt like we were trading chances. It's hopefully not as much next game as, but it's just the way that things go sometimes. And I thought that both goaltenders made some big saves, and where the game could have gotten ugly either way. And I think you're going to have to be good goaltenders this time of year. But I think, like I said, we'll hopefully not give up as many chances the next game. But at the same time, you got to make sure you capitalize when you get one.
You guys set a record for most lead changes in a Stanley Cup final game.
It wouldn't surprise me. It was a lot. I can tell you, very emotional game.
What were they doing right that you guys need to clean up in game two?
Well, I think it's really on both sides. I think both teams need to clean up their turnovers. I think that they did a really good job of breaking our things up the blue, and I thought our D did a pretty good job as well. I think we did have to make some quicker plays on our excellence as a defensive core. I felt like sometimes in the game we just we threw pucks away when we shouldn't have. I got to be a little bit cleaner on my breakouts as well. You can't turn pucks over to that top line. They're going to make you pay, and you see what happened there.
Can you win a series continuing to play like that?
We'll see.
It's fun winning one like that.